George Russell has taken aim at Max Verstappen and Red Bull at the Belgian Grand Prix. George Russell has suggested Max Verstappen and Red Bull are making Formula 1 too boring at the Belgian Grand Prix. The Mercedes star insists F1 would be so exciting if Red Bull weren't competing, such as the Milton Keynes-based squad's current advantage over the rest of the grid. The former Williams star made the remark while addressing crowds ahead of sprint qualifying at the Belgian Grand Prix. Russell said, "Formula 1 would be so exciting if Max and Red Bull weren't here at the moment." The remark prompted a grin from Lewis Hamilton, with the seven-time champion laughing at the jibe. The crowd also saw the funny side, with many cheering at Russell's comment despite the large Verstappen fanbase that usually attends Spa-Francorchamps. Sky Sports host Karen Chandhok would appear to agree with Russell's remarks as he made his own analysis on Friday night. The ex-F1 driver wrote on social media, "Imagine how competitive F1 would look at the moment if the timesheets ignored Max. 8/10 to P2 while just 6/10 covers 2nd to 9th. They guy is just operating on a whole other level at the moment, mighty impressive to see." Belgian GP. Sick, behind Red Bull, 4 teams have battled to be the runners-up at some stage this season. Aston Martin held the honour earlier on in the campaign but have since dropped away as Mercedes and Ferrari have closed the gap. McLaren's resurgence has also been staggering, with the British manufacturer securing a podium finish at the last 2 races. Meanwhile, the battle behind Red Bull is hotting up, with Fernando Alonso and Hamilton separated by just 6 points in the Drivers' Championship. Aston Martin are just 39 points adrift of Mercedes compared to the Silver Arrow's 230-point deficit to Red Bull. Hamilton is sure to agree with his teammate after recently calling on FIA chiefs to halt Red Bull's dominance. He suggested teams should be stopped from developing their cars until a certain date, after Christian Horner confirmed that some resources were now being piled into the RB20. Hamilton explained, "They don't have to make any changes to this year's car anymore as they're so far ahead. H is cruising at 100 points ahead of us. I think the FIA should probably put a time when everyone is allowed to start developing on the next year's car. So August 1st, that's when everybody can start, so then no one can get an advantage on the next year, cause that sucks."